Hello, my name is Wiz. I'm the founder of Wizz&Co, a brand and retail strategy agency helping innovative brands stand out and scale. Let's talk about content and why is it so important? It's one of your biggest opportunities to stand out, and ultimately by standing out, getting noticed by customers will convert to sales. I think it's one of the most undervalued opportunities that I see from brands if they're struggling to scale or struggling to keep momentum or are losing market share. It's a massive opportunity to be communicating more than just about your products or what you're launching or what your different products do. It's about communicating your brand values, your purpose, your mission, and building customer awareness. When this is successful, you're building a really strong relationship with your customers. And the brands that are scaling really, really fast are those brands that create that emotional connection with a customer. It's no longer about these big brands with big advertising campaigns that got a big face of a celebrity or an influencer behind them. Yes, some of those do well, but actually a lot of customers want a genuine connection with brands. Branding is emotive and it creates a connection with customers. If we think about purchase behaviours, I think there's two key divides between purchasing behaviour. There's what do we need to function, and that is things like food, fast moving consumer goods, I suppose they're called. What is that we need? We need some soap, I need to buy something for dinner. And those purchases are made from a need, they're essentials. And people usually buy those based on price or quality of the ingredients. But you'll look at a couple of different products and pick one quite quickly. And yeah, there's not much emotion involved in that. The other purchase is something that's emotional, and I suppose this is luxury goods. This is anything that you have considered before you've purchased. This might be an item of clothing, an expensive handbag, some skincare, luxury shampoo or conditioner, and it's things that you really consider and think about before you're purchasing. So if that's a brand that sounds like you, that is why you need to create that emotional connection with that customer, because somebody thinks about that purchase and they really look into the different options. They want to find out what's right for them. They want an element of personalisation. And this doesn't mean making something bespoke for them. It means creating that connection with them that feels like it's personalised. A content strategy doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start with your customer. Think about where they shop, what they read, what they watch on TV, and what social media channels they're using. And you can segment what channels and opportunities you're going to look at based on where your target customer is and based on their demographic. So that's your first point of call. Secondly, think about what content that you can repurpose. For example, you can create a press release. You can do this yourself or work with an agency and create a story about your brand, about your product, something that's of interest to a journalist and also to a customer. You can then repurpose this, create this into a blog, host this on your website, optimize it for SEO, use Google Trends to have a look at what people are looking for at different times of the year, and also to help drive traffic to your website. Make sure you look at using some basic SEO tactics here. You can then use this bigger blog and take out some highlights from that and make those into bite-sized pieces and think about where else you can use them. You can use these on your product pages because you want to make those as rich as possible, because if a customer is getting to your product page, it means they're nearly ready to convert. So do not forget about this on your website. I think it's one of the most undervalued places to host content. You can also put some of these bite-sized pieces onto your different social media channels. You can use them as point of sale if you have physical shops or pop-up events, and can just be like small little taglines that you can use. So actually, one larger piece of content can be broken down into different pieces and used across lots of different accounts. And remember, somebody needs to see your product at least 7 times before considering purchase. So it's really important that you're consistent with your messaging. It's not repeating yourself. It may feel like you are at the time because you've heard that message a number of times before, but lots of customers haven't. So it's really important to keep repeating some of these messages. The best place to get in touch with us is through our website, which is www.wizz&co.com. Wizz spelled W-I-Z-Z. We'd love to hear from you. You can sign up to our email list. Our contact details are there to get in touch directly, and also all of our different social media platforms where we'd love for you to follow us, engage, comment, interact, get to know us, and we'd also love to just have a complimentary chat with you. So again, message us and we can book that in.